What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Side Hustle Gigs. And in this video, we're going to talk about the Uber app, okay? So for rideshare drivers, if you're a new rideshare driver and maybe you already drive for Uber and you're kind of confused on where to find something on the Uber app, this video is going to be on how to navigate the Uber app, okay? This is kind of similar to the DoorDash app tutorial video that I created, that I made, that's also on this channel. If you're a DoorDash driver, you could check that out. But this Uber app tutorial is going to be the exact same thing, showing you exactly how to use the Uber app, where to go to find different things, where to go to upload documents, where to go to add your payment method, where to go to contact support, all of those different things, as well as showing you how you can earn even more money weekly with just just knowing where to go and what to look for within the app. Okay, so before I get into the video, please like and subscribe to the channel if you find value in this video in any way, and subscribe to the channel. This is Side Hustle Gigs. I talk about different ways to make money in your spare time, online, or just in general. Okay, so let's get into the video. We're going to go into the Uber driver app. All right, so when you initially sign up or when you initially log in, this is what it's going to look like for you right here. Okay, now we're going to start. It doesn't matter where we start. We're going to start at the top where you see the money as far as 0.00. Okay, you want to click right there. Okay, now this place up here, it shows you how many trips that you completed. And as you can see, it says view weekly summary. You can click there to view weekly summary. We're going to do that in a minute. But when you scroll over, okay, it'll tell you your last trip. It will tell you what time it was and the delivery and how many points you were able to earn. Okay, you can also see your earnings activity below if you wanted to check that out. All right, you scroll over. You can scroll over to the right again. And now you can also see in this area, it shares when there's other opportunities to make money. Okay, so let me go out of here real quick and show you how to get there. You see where it says 0 to 50 quests? You want to click on that, okay? And then within this area, you can scroll over and you can see how much money you made today, how much money you made in your last trip. And if there's a quest available for you to make extra money, you can see that. So you can go out and do 50 trips, not today or it should be within 2 days. But once you do 50 trips, you'll make an extra $100 on top of the rides that you've already done. So Uber has a lot of different ways to make even more money just off of rather than just driving. You can make more money from doing the side quests that they have, as well as the tips that's involved from people giving you tips after you pick them up and drop them off. Okay. Now, to get more information on this quest here, you want to click on see details. So for this particular quest, okay, complete 50 or more trips and earn $100 and unlock another offer. Okay. Now, as you can see, this quest is from Friday to Monday. So I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday until 4 a.m. to complete this. Okay. Now, if you complete 20 trips, then you get $20, as you can see. Okay. But if you complete 50, then you'll get $100. Now, the $20 trips, an extra $20 will not unlock unless you finish the 50 first. Okay, you got to do 50 trips, get $100, and then you do an extra 20 and get another $20. Now, this is not, I'm not telling you this is how much you'll make for doing 50 trips. Heck no. You're not going to get just $100 just from doing 50 trips. Don't get that confused. I'm going to show you how much you can make from the hours that you put in, okay? We're going to get there. We're going to get to that point in a second, but I just wanted to show you that top spot, okay? This top spot here is where you can get, you can see your last trip, okay? You can see how much you did today. If there's a quest available, it'll also be up here, and you can see how many that you need to do, or how many you need to finish, how many rides you need to finish to be able to get that extra $100 or whatever extra it is, because it varies. It might be an extra $50, extra $100, extra $200, and the trips may be either more or less, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? And then this is the progress of your Uber status, okay? So Uber has different status as far as pro, they have gold, they have platinum. Okay, so here are all the rewards for Uber Blue. Okay, so I haven't been doing Uber for a while, and my points have kind of diminished. Okay, but basically, with the rewards, you get exclusive offers at 7-Eleven. Okay, you get cash back on your gas and electric charges. If you have electric cars, you get cash back on those. Up to 25% off per gallon with Upside. Up to 7%. It's a lot of ways to save gas back here. Okay, because we driving. So anytime we fill up on gas, we want to be trying to get that money back in some way. You know what I mean? So they offer a lot of different gas, cashback gas, offers as far as rewards, saving on your car maintenance. So, if you're a driver, either part-time or full-time, something's going to happen to the car. Okay. Or something might happen to the car. You need an oil change. You got to get oil change, and you got to keep up to date with how your car is moving and how it's operating. So if you need to take it to get serviced, you can check out some savings on car maintenance right there. You have free 24/7 roadside access, roadside assistance included in rescues. Okay, you get $1,000 when you go electric. Okay, so if you decide to go electric, as far as driving with a Tesla or any type of electric vehicle, you get $1,000 when you go electric with TrueCar. Okay, when you go electric with TrueCar. Okay, and they give you a lot of different savings on health insurance, your taxes, because you're a business owner at this point, so you really need to keep up with how much money you're making and keep up with your taxes for this. Okay, now they also have a gold status, and they offer more opportunities and more savings and more things that you can get, as far as tuition assistance with ASU, Arizona State University, language lessons with Rosetta Stone, your recognition in your Riders app as far as being a top driver. Okay, you get that. And they have a platinum 1-year Costco Gold Star membership. Okay, access to area preferences. Okay, you get to whatever area that you want to stay in when you're doing Uber, you can actually preference that, so you won't be going all over the place, and you'll get dedicated customer support. So anytime you want to reach out to customer support, you'll probably be like one of the first people in line because you're a platinum member and you have so many points. And then there's the diamonds rewards. Okay, I reached the diamonds reward before, and this basically, you get everything that I told you, as well as a one-time cash reward for being a diamond member. I believe it was I forgot how much. I think it was maybe $150, $200 that I was able to receive. And then you'll also get premium support. Okay, so this is where you can see what your status is from the drives, from the rides that you've done, and everything and all the hours that you've put in. Okay, so this is the Uber Pro. You can see the progress. There's another way to get to this point, but I'll show you that more in the video. Okay, so the first place we went to is this spot up here. Okay, you see where it says last trip 828. You want to click on the 828, or you want to come back up here, scroll over, and it says today. You just want to click up there, and you can do all of that stuff up there. Okay, now next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the top right, and as you can see, there's a magnifying glass. We're going to click on that magnifying glass, and in this area here, this is where you can search the places that you want to go. Okay, so if you are far from your home, and you need to get back to your home, whether it be or if you want to actually get rides on the way home. Okay, if you're almost done working, then you can filter the rides. Okay, you can search for places. Okay, downtown. Okay, see, you can search for places here, and it'll you can go online and navigate, and it'll give you rides from this spot to all the way where to the next spot down here. So while you're driving down here, you'll get deliveries, or you'll get ride requests from people on the way there. So if you wanted to go home, okay, but you still wanted to get some rides, then you could set your destination filter to going towards your home, but on the way there, you're still going to get rides, you're still going to get deliveries, you're still going to get requests for Uber. Okay, so this is where you can set that up. Okay, you can turn this on. What's the destination filter? When the filter is on, you can get trips that take you towards your destination. Okay, turn the destination filter on 2 times per day. When the filter is off, you can get still trips, but it won't be going along the way of you going home or you going to a certain destination, okay? You turn off this filter and you're going to be just going everywhere, all right? So you get to use it up to 2 times per day. All right, now you see I have my home there because when I'm ready to go home, I want it to be taking me that way. But if I can get one more ride on the way home, then that's going to, add to my money. So I want to go ahead and do that. All right. And also in this section, you'll see that it has nearby places to show you for, you can get a map for nearby places for restrooms, food, gas, chargers, and also rewards. Okay. So this is the place where you can add a destination filter. When you go back, magnifying glass, top right, boom, destination filter and nearby places for food, restaurant, gas, chargers. If you have like a Tesla and stuff like that, where to go charge a car. This is where you can see that information. All right. Next, we're going to go over to the top. Well, we're going to save the top left for last because that's where a lot of stuff is. So now we're going to go down to this bottom bar here that says you're offline. You want to click right there. You see what came up? Let me click back again. Where it says you're offline, I'm going to click there. Boom. Or I'm going to touch there. And as you can see, it has everything. Like you see everything here. Okay. You see everything here. All right. Now let's start with the top. Let's start at the top. Okay. Things will pop up right up here if you need to get things done. So as you can see, it says important reminders, update expired documents to keep giving rides. Okay. So you can click here and it'll take you to the documents section. And I'll show you where to go as well if you can't find this section, if you need to find this section. But this is where you're going to add all of your documents right back here, okay? This is where you're going to add all your documents right here. And also, if you can see at the top, it says rent a car and get on the road. I made a video about how to rent a car with Uber as well, talking about that whole thing. So you can watch that video and get more information on that as well. But when I go back, okay, you got to take a photo of yourself sometimes if you want to go back online. Do all of those things here, okay? Now, let me go to weekly earnings goal, okay, to show you how much you can possibly make during the week, okay? So for 10 hours, if you do 10 hours a week, just 10 hours, you'll make an extra $226 per week. Now, this is not including tips. This is not including the quest, okay? This is just off of just work, okay? This is just off of work. So, this right here will probably be more, okay, for doing 10 hours. Honestly, you do 10 hours, you probably will make way more than 226 just based off of tips, guys. I'm telling you, people are tipping their drivers when, especially depending on when you go and depending on which rides you decide to take, okay? People are tipping and you could be at $200 within 10 rides or 15 rides. I'm telling you, that's it. You don't need to do 10 hours, but it's just giving you an example of how much you possibly could make, a potential of how much you can make. So this 10 hours a week equals 226. Okay. Not including tips or quests. Let's go up a little bit. 15 hours a week equals 354. So I would say about $400. 20 hours a week is about 478. I'm going to go ahead and round it up to $500. Okay. And you can, let me go back. You go to weekly earnings goal, set. You could set this and you can move this as much as you want right here by yourself as well too. But I'm just showing you if you've never seen this before. Okay. So 25 hours a week equals about 601. I give it about $650, $700. 30 hours a week, 730. I give it about 800. You'll be at around 800 around this time, or almost up $100 because, like I said, the tips, guys. People do tip when it comes to Uber, okay, and that's where a lot of the bulk of the money comes from. People tipping, okay. Let's go some more. 35 hours a week. That's $853. Nah, that's about $900. $953, probably almost close to $1,000. And then 40 hours a week is $980. Nah, you're definitely going to be at $1,000 or more. And like I said, you'll probably be way more than that because of tips. If you go on the whole week, 40 hours a week, I'll give you an extra, I would actually put an extra, maybe I'd say $150 to $300 added to this. That's what I will say. Okay. And then also it's definitely based on where you live. If you live in a poppin' city, Miami, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Charlotte, North Carolina, cities where it's always something going on, it could be way more than this. Way more than this. I remember I went to Vegas and people were just working out there, just going crazy. You know what I mean? So you can actually set a goal for how much money you want to make. It's up to you, but you just have to put in the work, okay? Set that goal. And then, like I said, that goal will be reached even faster because of the tips and the quest that you'll be able to accomplish, okay? So let's say you do all of these trips here, all right? Let's say you do 50 trips and you get 853. Or let's say you do 50 trips and you get about 853 or $700, right? But then, you completed those 50, so you get another $100. So that's an extra 100 on top of that 730 or 853, okay? So just remember that, like, driving isn't the only way that you can make money. You're going to make money from the tips, and you're going to make money from the quests. I mean, the different quests that they have available. Sometimes it might be, complete 100 rides for $200, or complete 75 trips for, $150. It changes up periodically. All right. So I want you to guys, and I'm putting a big emphasis on that just to let you know it's not a waste of time. Like, you're not just going to be just driving. There's a lot of different ways to make money. Okay. With the Uber. Okay. You just have to be available and ready. And also, if you're in this section also, again, okay, if I go back up, okay, it shows earnings for rides are highest, and it tells you the times of when the earnings are the best. So in my city, the times the best go out are, right now, okay, between the hours of 12 p.m. it's kind of slow, but then around 1, 2, or 3 starts to pick up, and then of course in the evening it's going to pick up there too. Okay, now you see I'm in this section right here. Okay, I want you to pay attention. You see I'm in this section right here. Okay, bottom right corner, you'll see a magnifying glass, and then the bottom left corner you'll see 2 lines with circles around them. Okay, I'm going to click there. Boom. All right, I'm going to go back and click there again. Okay, you'll see the magnifying glass, you'll see the offline button, and then you'll see the 2 lines right under where it says upcoming opportunities. You see 2 lines right here. Click there. Boom. Now, this is your preference. This is where your preference is. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to pick people up? Do you want to, pick people up to give them rides? Because if not, you don't have to. If you want to do, Uber Connect or Uber deliveries, this is where you can do these, okay? And also, if you do not want to pick teenagers up, there's an option here where you can say no teenagers over the ages of, I don't want any teenagers in my car. You don't want to pick up any kids, for maybe one reason or another. Teenagers are wild these days. They don't know how to act, so I understand it. So if you don't want to pick them up, there's a request here. You could turn that off, and you will only get adults and, people that probably have some common sense. So, and then you can do shop and pay orders as well. So that means you will actually be doing, like, sometimes grocery deliveries. Okay, you'll have grocery deliveries that you'll do, or like if somebody wants some stuff from 7-Eleven, then you'll pick some things up from them. Okay, so if you want to do that, then you'll have this on, and Uber is going to give you a Uber card to be able to pay for that stuff and all of that stuff. We're going to get more into that as well too, but I just wanted to show you the services that Uber offers. Now I'm going to go to see more because they offer more than just that. So they have Uber Pet, okay? So drivers, drive riders and their pets. Okay, if you're okay with pets getting in your car, then you can add that to the rides as well. Okay, they have food delivery. They have Uber Connect, deliver packages and goods. They have Direct, deliver business items. They have Uber Shop and Pay. You can sign up for a Plus card, like I told you. Sign up for a Plus card, and when people need to shop at stores like Kroger or 7-Eleven or wherever, you can actually shop for them and pay using your Uber card, and you'll get paid for that. And that whole thing. And then they have Uber Direct, where you can deliver business items, to different businesses and things of that nature. Okay, so once again, to find preferences, you want to go to well, it's giving me this action required thing, but you want to go in this area right here, and then there's going to be as you see, bottom left of this screen that you're looking at right here, bottom left, there's going to be 2 lines. Boom, click there, and then you want to change anything you want to change up right here. Okay, that's how you do it. And then if you want to see more, you click on see more, and you'll be able to add other services that you may want to do. Okay, now we've gotten through that. So next, you see these other couple buttons over here. Let me go over here, right here. Okay, when you click on when you click on the 3 lines on the bottom right, as you can see, it says unable to go online, and then you see 3 lines right here. It just brings you back down to this list down here. Okay, that's all it's gonna do. All right, this is gonna bring you back down to this list down here. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check out this button right here. Okay, if you see, there's this like little graph here. Okay, this graph shows you what areas are trending. Okay, which areas are making the most money. Okay, so that's what you want to check that out, just to kind of see where you may want to like start working at. If you don't want to work in your area, then you can go into other areas and make money in that area. Okay, but these charts show you where to go. Okay, or where the most money is being made. All right, so you can use that for that. And then after that, there's this little blue button here to the bottom right above the 2 lines that I showed you. Okay, there's a blue button here. This is mostly for emergencies. Boom, let's click there. Okay, this is your safety toolkit. All right, you can call 911 for assistance. You record audio if somebody's in your car and they're talking reckless. Follow my ride. Share your location and trips with your family. Okay, and other friends, just to make sure that you're safe. Proof of trip status. Okay, show law enforcement your status. This is your status right now, and it'll just let them know, just in case you need it. Okay, just in case you need it. So let's go back, and then report if you need to report a crash, and then they have the safety hub, which I'm also going to show you in a little bit. All right, but that's the little blue button right here. Okay, if I could show you, I don't know if you can see it from my finger, but it's right above the 2 lines. Okay, you see unable to go online, and then to the left of that is the 2 lines, and above that is the small blue button. Okay, safety toolkit button. Okay, now I've given you everything. Now I'm gonna go to the top left where you see a 2, where it says 2 notification. This is where everything is. Basically everything I showed you can get from this spot too. Okay, you can get from this spot right here as well. So we're gonna start with inbox. The inbox is gonna let you know when promotions are available and if you need to update your documents. Okay, so as you can see, there was some promotions here. Say earn $90 by completing 10 trips. Remember what I told you about those quests. Okay, so some of them might be more, some of them might be less. This one, if you completed 10 trips by a certain date, then you would have got an extra $90. Okay, they was doing the same thing. May 7th, same thing. Okay, and then the promotion was expiring soon. They'll let you know that, and then they'll let you know that whatever documents that you have are expiring. So the inbox is basically giving you information on what's going on and what you need to do as far as updating your account. Okay, now you can also refer friends. That's the second option. Okay, I referred a couple people and I'm earning $210, but you get $10 for every 40 rides your friend completes. So if you're driving right now and somebody else is thinking about driving, then you want to go into your Uber app and you want to click on invite and you want to share your link. Okay, share your link, and then when they start doing rides, you'll get an extra $10 for all the rides that they do, for every 40 rides that they do, all the way up to $60. Okay, so you can make some extra money by referring people to this opportunity as well. Okay, and you'll get a different commission or different reward or invite reward based off of where they live. Okay, Now you can learn more and check out all of that stuff. If you already have the app, you can check that out for yourself. All right. Next thing we're going to do is go to opportunities. Opportunities is going to tell you exactly everything that's going on as far as opportunities to make more money. So we already talked about the $100 extra by completing 50 trips. Okay. So that's one opportunity there. When other opportunities show up, this is where you're going to find them. Okay. Now, also, they let you know how much money extra that you can make per hour. Okay. So sign up for, a extra $1.50 extra on every trip. Okay. So every trip that you take between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., they're going to add an extra $1.50 to those trips. Okay. So if it's a $10 trip, you get $11.50. If it's a $20 trip, you'll get $21.50. Okay. So just adding more money. And then they'll do it again from 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 9 to 10. And they do these every day. And all you have to do is just click on sign up. Boom. You click on sign up. Boom. You're ready to go. Okay. So that's opportunities. All right. Next, we're just going to go to earnings. Okay. Earnings is where you're going to see all the money that you've made either that day, that week, and even that month. This is where it all is. Okay. Now we get paid through the Uber Pro card. Okay. And you can order that, and anytime that you do rides, your money will go straight to the Uber Pro card. Okay. That's exactly where it's going to go. But this is where you can see all of the earnings that you've made during the week. Okay. During this current week. Okay. And then you can also check out a summary, get a summary balance, and all of those type of things. You see upcoming promotions. You can go on a winning streak, and you can also refer friends like I told you before. Okay. So this is the earnings section. As you see, top right, there's a help button there. You can check that out if you need more help, if something I didn't go over. But the earnings, very, very self-explanatory. That's where you see how much money that you've made. So Uber Pro, this is where you can lock all of those great rewards and everything that I told you about. So if if you want to save on some money, then that's where you go for that. You go to Uber Pro, okay? Right under earnings, Uber Pro, okay? Wallet. The wallet is where you're going to add your, payment information if you're not going to do the Uber Pro card, okay? If you're using the Uber Pro card, then all your money is going to go there, and you can do everything there, okay? And I think that's a lot easier. First off, you're going to get paid same day. Your money's going to be right there on your card right after you finish doing a drive, right after you finish doing a delivery. You don't have to wait a week, or you don't have to wait 2 days. You get your money same exact day using the Uber Pro card, okay? You don't have to wait. Once you signed up and once you do that first ride, boom, your money's right there on the card. You can use it right after that, okay? So I would suggest using the Uber Pro card. But if you don't want to use the Uber Pro card, then your money will go here, and then you can transfer the balance to your bank. Now, if you have, if you have a regular bank, then it's going to take 2 or 3 days, or it's going to take 2 business days. You already know that. But if you have a online bank account like Chime, and I don't know any other ones that's like Chime, but I know Chime is a bank to where, like, once you transfer your money from your account to your actual bank, it gets there same exact time, or saying, it goes there instantly. But there might be a fee. There might be like a 50-cent fee, or like a 75-cent fee, depending on how much money you're sending over. So that's why I say the Uber Pro card is the best way to get paid out, or to for payout methods, okay? Because it goes straight to your account, it goes straight to the card, and you can use that card to do whatever. And then once you get your money, you can transfer money over from that card to your regular bank accounts if you want to do that, to pay your bills and things like that. But Uber, that's why Uber is so great, because you can get paid that exact moment after you finish a ride, okay? So make sure you have the Uber Pro card, okay? Uber Pro card. And then once you start making extra money with the Uber Pro card, the Uber Pro card gives you an extra $150 to have on top of, like a rainy day fund type thing. So if you needed an extra $150 for something, then the Uber Pro card will actually give you that to use. And then you just have to pay it back whenever you start doing Uber again. And then it goes straight to the card. Easy enough, right? So, that's the wallet. Okay, let's go back. That's wallet is where you add your banking information or sign up for the Uber Pro card. Okay, go to wallet. All right, that's where you go. Next, we're gonna go to account. Now, of course, this is where you want to do everything as far as adding your vehicle, putting your tax information, and I'm gonna share how to change a couple of things. So we're gonna start with let's go to Work Hub. We're just gonna start from the top. Okay, so we already talked about all of these. The Work Hub is everything that you've already signed up for or can sign up for to do deliveries and rides. So you pick that, you choose that. Work Hub is the place to go. Okay. Next is documents. Remember, all your documents have to be updated, okay? Depending on whatever car that you're using, you have to have your vehicle inspection, vehicle insurance, and vehicle registration. All of those have to be up to date. Your driver's license as well. They give you a background check, and you have to need a profile photo, okay? Now, there's also a Virginia alcohol delivery training certificate, and if you finish that, then you also be able to deliver alcohol, which gives you more options of making more money, okay? So if you wanted to finish that, you can go ahead and do that right there, okay? That's documents. Payment, I talked about payment before. This is where you add the payment, how you want to get paid. Where is your money going? Is it going to your bank account? Is it going to the Uber Pro card? Is it going to your Chime? Where do you want to get paid? Payments is where you go to add your payment method of how you're going to get your money. Where's the direct deposit going? Where's your money going instantly? Boom. That's where it's going, okay? Plus card. The Plus card, remember what I told you guys. The Plus card is used for when you are doing shop and pay orders for Uber. So if somebody wants you to pick up some items from 7-Eleven or, Kroger or, a grocery store of some sort, then this is why you're going to use this card here, okay? Money's already going to be there for how much it costs. All you got to do is just have the card with you, pay, and then make the delivery, okay? So if you want to do deliveries as far as like shop and pay orders, then make sure you get the Uber Plus card as well, so you can use that card to pay for the groceries or items that your customer has ordered, okay? That's for the Plus card. Tax info, okay? This is where you're going to go for tax settings. Okay, this is, all the forms that you need, your tax summaries, because you still need to, do your taxes on these. And if you already have a tax consultant, you talk to them and they're going to tell you exactly what you're going to be marked as for tax purposes, okay? But this is where you go. You're going to go to tax info, okay? Manage Uber account, okay? This is where you go to either add your information, okay, your security, all of your info that you want to add right there, okay? You can edit your address, where you live, okay? I remember somebody asked me how do you change your zip code. This is how you do it, okay? You want to put all your info here as far as where you live, boom, address, city, state, zip code, boom, easy enough, right? Insurance, you got to have insurance to drive. So liability, and just share how you're insured. Once you send your insurance in, then they'll handle all of this stuff right here as far as this back part. I never touched this part here, but you do have to have insurance when riding with Uber, so make sure you have that. Privacy, okay? Privacy is basically, you can come back here and delete the Uber app if you don't want to ride anymore. Ads and data, offers and promos from Uber, control personalized offers and promos from Uber, data tracking, control data tracking and personalized ads, okay? This privacy center, this is where you can do all of that, just if you want to keep it a little bit more private, then that's where you can do that. Let's go to app settings, okay? Now, this is probably, a lot of people are looking, how do I turn these things off? How do I do this? How do I do that? So I'm gonna start with sound and voice, okay? If I like one thing, I don't like the voice navigation. I don't want nobody telling me where to go. Okay. So, I actually use the map or just go on my own. So if you don't like hearing that voice navigation, then you want to click right there where it says voice navigation. Boom. You want to click there. But if you want to keep it on, boom, you can keep it on. Depending on the volume, softer, normal, loud, and you want to click on whichever one. Okay. That's how you deal with the voice. Okay. Navigation. Now they have Uber navigation or they have the Apple's map, okay? Whichever one that you want to choose, this is how you change it. If you cool with the Uber navigation, then keep it there. But if you want to use the Apple Maps, then click on that too, okay? and then it'll bring up, are you sure? Using another navigation app would mean switching between apps while driving. Boom. So that's the whole thing about that, okay? So I'm gonna, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna keep it at use Uber navigation. I'm gonna keep it like that, but I'm just showing you how you can make that change if you wanted to, okay? Next is accessibility. All right. Now, if you're deaf, okay, deaf or hard of hearing, let others know that you're deaf or hard of hearing. Boom. Okay. This is how you can like let people know what's going on with you before they get in the car. Okay. Screen flash for requests. Your phone will flash and play an audio alert upon receiving a request. Okay. So if you want your phone to flash and play an audio alert before receiving, the request, then you could turn that on right there. Okay. Now, also, they got vibration for requests. So, your phone vibrates when you get a request. You can turn that on right here, too. Okay. Communication settings. All right. If you want somebody just to call, if they can call you or, chat with you, then boom. But if you just want them to call you or just text you, then you can click these right here. Okay. Whichever one, whatever your preference is. And then you can click on save changes. All right. Now, that's for accessibility and communication and everything like that. All right, communication, I think I already talked about that. We got that right. All right. Now, you can change, right now the phone is on night mode, but you can change it, change the night mode from, on or off, Then you have follow my ride. You can choose whatever contact that you want to kind of follow your ride to let them know, hey, this is where I'm at, just in case something goes down, let people know where you are. Because, people are out here crazy. I know you've probably seen some Uber videos. That doesn't happen a lot. It's never happened to me as far as people trying to, mess with me or things like that. But you never know. So you want to kind of if you want people to know where you are, then, choose some contacts for follow my ride. And then you have emergency contacts here, depending on, if something happens, emergency, add your emergency contacts there so Uber can contact them and things like that. Okay. Siri shortcuts. Okay, this is all with Siri. If you have an iPhone, then you can, you know how Siri works, and you can mess with this right here. I haven't really messed with this because I don't really use Siri like that. Not enough to where I'm about to go here and do all of this stuff here. So, but if you want to add shortcuts yourself, that's where you can go. Okay. So then you have the speed limit. The speed limit, it shows you the speed limit. Okay. If you're going below 55, then it's going to let you know you're doing that. And the speed limit is above 55. Once it goes above 10, then it's going to let you know slow down. So that's what you want. If you want that, then you can add that too. Okay. 911 data sharing, depending on if something happens, then when this is on, your live location, trip, and contact details will be automatically shared with the authorities if you call 911 from the driver app. Boom. It's only available in certain cities though. So that's the 911 data sharing. Okay. Ride check. Okay. So if you're on a ride and you're doing, deliveries, but you haven't moved or you haven't made any, if you're not doing anything, in case of an unexpected event, Uber will initiate a ride check, providing you with access to relevant safety tools so that you can quickly get the help that you need. Okay. So if something's happening, they're going to do a ride check to make sure you're good. And if you don't answer, they might send police. That's what I'm saying. So that's how they've really upped their progress on being safe or having safety, for their drivers. Okay. Crash detections. If you get into a crash, they're going to hit you up, seeing if you're okay and if you need any assistance. All right. And then you have voice recording. So, if you have a dash cam, which is very, very I think that's a great opportunity, great thing to have if you're a driver, because people are kind of crazy. So when you register your dash cam on Uber, any passenger requesting a ride is notified before they enter your vehicle that you may have a camera installed. So the dash cam camera is basically to protect you from whatever happens in the car, outside the car. When people try to lie on you or try to lie and say they did this or whatever, you just want to kind of protect yourself. Okay. And, depending on some type of trouble, like I said, you just want to protect yourself. So if you want to do the video recording, then this is how you kind of set that up and where you can set that up. All right. So, but this is all in the app settings. Okay. Come back, account. Okay. I'm going to show you how to get there again. Okay. Top left, those three dots. You want to click on account. And this is where everything is. Everything I just showed you. And then if you want to change the app settings up, you go down to app settings, okay? Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is how to contact support, okay? Because I know a lot of people be having issues and they can't contact support. So remember, if you're on the diamond level, if you're on the platinum and the diamond level, then you're going to have the easiest access to get to support. You won't have too many long wait times because you're a platinum member. So you get that first dibs on support. So you want to go to help. There's a help option down there. And then you'll see it says contact us. Okay. Now you can actually talk to everybody here. You can chat with people. But then within the chat, if you actually want to talk to somebody on the phone, then you want to say operator, or you want to say, I want to talk to somebody on the phone. Okay. But in this help area, it basically gives you all the information as far as like trips, everything I just basically talked to you about for the most part. I didn't get into appointments and I didn't get into diagnostics and stuff like that. But, talked about trips, account, app, earnings, item delivery guides, appointments, accessibility, shuttle, privacy, diagnostic. This is all the categories that you can get help with, okay, if you needed help on any of these things, okay? And that's where you go to find that stuff. You want to go all the way to the bottom of this, right above Learning Center, where it says Learning Center, there's a help button. If you want to reach support, if you want to talk to, Uber support, you need to talk to somebody about an issue you got going on, you want to click on that button right there. And then the Learning Center, of course, they have different ways of being a good, they're giving you just tips on being a pro Uber driver, the best Uber driver you can be, welcome videos, getting people in your car, getting your car ready, earnings, tips for pros, safety awareness. It's just a whole bunch of different trainings and things that you can possibly, look at to optimize your Uber experience, if you will, right? So this is basically a video on how to use the app, where to navigate, how to use it, where to go, what to do, and all of those type of things, okay? If I missed something, or if you think I missed something, if I did miss something, then, comment below. I'll make a part 2 video. Or if I find something else that I think is important that you guys should, take a look at when it comes to these apps, then I will definitely make a video about it, all right? But this was basically a video on the Uber app, how to use it, where to navigate, where to go to find certain things, so you can start, getting on the road to start making that money, all right? So I also made a video like this, a tutorial video like this for DoorDash. So if you're a DoorDash driver and want to learn how to use that app, I made a video, or how to navigate and use that app, I made a video about that as well, okay? So this is the end of this one. Thanks for watching. If you still want to check out my video on how to rent a car through Uber, then that video will be posted below or in the suggestions section. You can check that video out as well. Also, check out my channel, Side Hustle Gigs channel, to, make extra money in your spare time with other opportunities that you can check out and see, okay? So thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.